The name, Grimcast Eternal. The game, Hogwarts Legacy. We're back. Today we're going to be continuing where we left off, which is we've got 2 classes to go to and Hogsmede, I believe. One quick thing, I've moved the mic a bit closer, because it's still got something wrong with like the radio frequency and stuff. Just so you guys can hear me a bit better. And I just moved my first cat into my new house, so I'm gonna have to keep a window open, well, for my sake, but I'm also gonna have to keep the door open, so I'm really sorry if you guys hear anything like construction work. They're making a sports field out there, or just my parents or something. So if you hear any of that, sorry, it's 100% temporary. Anyway, we are going to Charms class to learn. What are we learning? One of them was Accio. Okay, so we're going to Charms class to learn Accio, and then Defense, because the Dark House would be Levioso. Whoa, please load the textures, thank you.
Lumos.
This is beautiful. So this is really cool, because in the, definitely the movie, what is T? T? Whoa, whoa, oh! Whoa, okay, we'll experiment with that later. Because in the definitely the movies, I don't, whoa, definitely in the movies, this is so, oh my god, this is so cool. Anyway, definitely in the movies you don't see that much of the interior of Hogwarts. I don't know about the book, the books, but yeah, it's really cool. Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's really cool to see like all the interior of Hogwarts. It's really cool.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello. Hello.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay.
I want him to get back to the lesson.
Okay. Quest begin. Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna try and keep this video half an hour maybe, because it took me approximately 7.5 hours to create the last video. I had to run this overnight, and I sleep in the room that I do this.
Behind you.
I didn't get the best.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
This is so cool.
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Alright, this is cool.
Now
That's
let's
nice.
put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okie dokie, shunky pidunky. Okay. Space! Space. Space. Yes. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Yeah, I can see.
Very good, everyone. That's
Ancient
enough of that.
magic. If that,
Well,
yeah,
as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Did I end the entire class for everyone?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. Why is it
Simply
4?
cast Accio on one of the spheres and
Accio.
relinquish your charm. Excellent. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Okay.
That's it! Not to worry. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I'm confused.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. I see. So it's a point system. Right. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Splendid!
Let us see this.
What if I were to kill you right now? Oh, I can't.
Yes.
You are absolutely terrible. No offense.
Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp.
Yeah. No. Yes, I am.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
All right. Let's win.
There we go.
No offense, but you're absolutely horrible. You go to
Accio.
Oh god, I forgot to let go. Oh.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
Distraction! Let me stupefy. Okay, I can beat that.
Accio.
Yes.
Excellent control there.
get 50, I'm actually going to use, like, no. Stop. 10. God damn it. This is...
Keep trying.
No.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Glad you understand. I'm holding my own. Holding my own what? Penis?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is magic the same?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
That's how
Not to
Ranrock does
mention
it.
quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me.
It's
how do
nice
you
to learn
pronounce it?
about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu,
Wagadu.
but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Surprised they kept the name of Hogwarts.
course, you
for,
can use Accio on humans,
what's it
if
called?
you're so
For,
inclined.
A
how
word,
old is
if you
Hogwarts?
would.
This is in the 1800s. I'm sorry.
Accio! You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
You never
Well,
said
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
that.
What
You never
charm is there in the expected?
Said, you never said.
Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
You never
Of course,
wanted to speak.
Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor,
Shut up.
though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
You never wanted this.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Quest complete. Charms class. Unlock rewards available in the shop.
Hello
Just-
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hey, buddy. I'm sorry. One moment. Hey, buddy.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you to say. Wasn't too challenging a lesson. It's kind of you to say.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Interesting.
Right, new quest available. Down there. Let's go! Did I just had something break. Now. Why are you allowing yourself to jump so far down? Is that a Lasmatherium? Yeah, I think these developers are just getting skeletons of prehistoric mammals, but not dinosaurs, because that would be too iconic. It's a bit silly. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, this is
Is that all you got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. Okay, Levioso. Yeah.
Levioso.
Is there a difference between Leviosa and Wingardium Leviosa? Is there?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Those things. That is a lot
Let us
larger
begin
than Fed
with a
though,
basic
I guess.
cast.
It's closed.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
That's fun. Are we gonna start speaking parcel mouth?
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego. Levioso. Makes sense.
Oh. What did we do?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Wait, that's Sebastian, right? The guy on the thingy. Still first.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today
sorry
is
if I'm
any
being
indication,
rude, I guess this is-
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright, awesome. We got Leviosa.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had a share of my wand combat. It was never really. I'm not going to tell this guy anything because I don't.
In fact, it
trust him.
was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing. It does sound suspicious, but sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's
did you?
joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Okay,
Thank you,
that's
Sebastian.
gonna happen.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
You do
Look for
realize
Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
you are talking at a
Till next time.
approximately inside voice, probably as loud as I'm talking. And it's a teacher somewhere. Is that a mower? Looks very much like a mower. Oh. Oh, I need Let's go to challenges. So, can someone please tell me why I can't equip my Dark Arts stuff? Please. Hello. Never mind. Meet with Professor Weasley. Weasley after class. Crossed wands, round one. Okay, first side quest, I think. Yeah, it's a side quest.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you. Okay, bye. I feel like that's
You
good.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Right, so you are the one talking. Good to know. Okay, so what does side quests look like? I'm assuming he said bell tower, right? Okay, let's go to where are we going? Let's go to Professor Weasley. I think
I've
we'll
always
have
said
to-
that travel.
Why do you jump so goddamn high? You don't need to go that high. Yeah. Whoa, this is cool. I've never been here.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
That is a cool name.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
That's
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I'm going to visit the team. Do I want to tell you? I mean, you already know, so. And it's Ranrock. And he's the
Have
big
you
bad,
and Professor
so.
Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned that. Yeah.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmede I mentioned earlier,
Yes,
we've
please.
arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Awesome, I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Who's Natty? Oh, Natsai. What? Natty? Why are we calling her Natty? Let's go with
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes. Oh my god, I can remember I went to the Harry Potter Museum and they serve butterbeer there. It's actually so good. Assignments and types of quests given to you by Hog.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
F. Space. Space. Let's do it. The mending charm, I do
That's
not
it.
care.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
What is going on? Oh my god. Okay. Arrow.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
I'm so sure I wanted to do that. Oh.
Reparo.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Maybe there multiple times. Wait.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
Well, that's cool. What do we have now? Oh, awesome, Hogsmeade. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Primarily because Hogsmeade is a big thing. Okay. Primarily because Hogsmeade is gonna be wand, animal, the other thing, if there is another thing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye!